Hey guys, FNAFKing_93 here. Today I'll be showing you how to defeat the second hardest challenge called Cupcake Challenge on FNAF's sister location. Before I start, thank you for watching my guides, they really encourage me to keep going. Without further ado, let's get started on the guide right now. Of course, I'll be showing you how to defeat this mode at its max difficulty, but if you're not comfortable doing max level, you can try the easy level. The same strategy will apply to any difficulty level. In this mode, you'll be facing 7 threats. Those animatronics are Ballora, Funtime Freddy, and Foxy, Bonnet, Electrobab, Lolbit, and Minarinas. Once you're ready, hit the ready button and you'll be in the office in just a few seconds. Once the office comes into view, pull up the monitor and go to Cam 7 to solve Funtime Foxy. Once you do that, get off the monitor and deal with Bonnet if she walks by the screen. If she does, click on her nose promptly. The goal with Bonnet is to always get ahead of her and not chase her after her. If you chase after her, the chances of you dying are extremely high. If you get ahead of her, dying to her will be rare. Once you do that, you're all set up for the entire night and ready to deal with the other 6 animatronics. First of all, let's break down this mode into small pieces. First of all, there are door animatronics who will try to get in your office from the hall and have a signal on when you should shut the door. Those are Ballora, who plays music, Funtime Freddy, who says dialogue. Second, there are office animatronics that require you to react a certain way to scare them off. In this mode, that will only be Bonnet and Lolbit. Third, there are camera animatronics who can be stalled and dealt with on the cameras. Those include Funtime Foxy, Minarinas, and Electro. Now that you know the basics, let's talk about some helpful tips. Also, something to note is that Funtime Foxy can also be a door animatronic when he's gone, so he's kind of both. First of all, let's talk about Ballora. When dealing with Ballora, you should always pay attention to her music. There are 4 stages of her music sound: nothing, distant, moderate, extremely loud. If Ballora's music is at moderate, be ready to shut the corresponding door. If it's extremely loud, shut the door immediately. Second, Funtime Freddy will be talking garbage to you from midnight to 6 a.m. You can completely ignore all of them except 2. Those are Bonbon Go Get Him and Get Ready for a Surprise. If he announces Bonbon to attack, shut the door on the side he's on. If he announces a surprise, shut the opposite door. Something players struggle with is keeping track of Freddy. There is a pretty easy fix to this. Every time you hear him run, either left or right, move yourself to the side that Freddy ran to. This will help keep track of him for about 95% of the time. I've already told you how to deal with Bonnet, so let's move on quickly. When dealing with Electrobab, a good tip to keep in mind is that Electrobab will always be in the opposite side of Freddy. An example is, if Freddy is in the right hall, then Electrobab will be in the left, and then vice versa. Another threat is Lolbit. If you see Lolbit in the center monitors, then type LOL to deactivate him. Next, there are the Minarinas who will try to drain your oxygen. If you see your oxygen starting to get the warning sign, then pull up the monitor and go to Cam 6 and click E to deactivate them. Your power and your oxygen drain at the same time, so you can deal with them quickly without any problems. To recap, shut the door on Ballora when her music is at the extremely loud stage. If Funtime Freddy announces a surprise, then shut the opposite door. If he asks Bonbon to attack, shut the corresponding side door. Type LOL for Lolbit and always get ahead of Bonnet, and never chase after her. Remember to pull out the monitor every 5 to 8 seconds to solve Funtime Foxy. If Funtime Foxy is gone, then shut the right door until you hear knocking. The instant you do, it's safe to open the door. Remember that Electrobab will always be on the opposite side of where Freddy is and move right and left of the office to keep track of where Funtime Freddy is. If your power and oxygen drain, pull up the monitor and immediately go to Cam 6 to deactivate the Minarinas. And go to either camera 4 or 5. If I am not mistaken, and click E to deactivate Electrobab and go back to Cam 7. So that is pretty much it for the guide, and that's pretty much all you need to know. Now that you have the pattern down, squish everything together and you'll have no problem making it to 6 a.m. at all. When I first attempted the Cupcake Challenge, I was nervous and made many mistakes. If you're scared, then take a few deep breaths and keep going, because you can't beat a mode without practice and having the emotion of feeling scared. Once you're ready to start, play again, practice even more because beating this mode will help you with FNAF Sister Location 1020 mode, which is probably number 3 on the most challenging FNAF challenges. Once you beat this mode, you can officially move to the 1020 mode. I made a guide for that challenge as well. To show honesty, this mode is not as bad as it seems, and if you have a peaceful mind, you will beat this mode in no time, unlike me who just played when I didn't feel ready. Just something as a side note is that these tips are from my own experience, and I actually do recommend following them because they will actually help you very a lot. Now that this guide is over, I just wanted to say a few updates on my guide making. First of all, I opened a YouTube channel with the same name as my account. So Instagram account around 3 to 4 months ago. If you're interested in improving FNAF, Geodash, and Granny skills, I recommend checking the YouTube channel out. Second, I'm planning to start a Discord server for fun so that people can just get together and have some good fellowship with each other. Thirdly, in my first Granny guide, I explained that I would start making Poppy Playtime guides, but I do have a good date to start them, which will be around July 27th, because having a good comprehension about the game takes a while to gain, so please be patient. The July 27th date for the Poppy Playtime guides is not really accurate, but a month should be enough to understand how the game works. And yes, if I do start the Poppy Playtime guides, I will be covering chapters 1, 2, and 3, but all in a separate guide. Well, that's actually pretty much it for now. For the updates, it should strike 6 a.m. any second now, I hope. When I first recorded this video, I was actually kind of scared that I was going to run out of power, since I've never had this little amount of power left. I mean, like, my highs are probably like around 7%. So I just pray that it hits 6 a.m. anytime. Oh, there you go, 6 a.m. Yeah, there you go, guys. Congrats, you just beat the hardest mode ever. Here's the mini game of Michael after walking by the screen. I've seen so many memes about this one. So thank you for watching this guide. I hope it helped you, and I will see you in the next one.